When Sarah and I got married, I believe I found a kind of love that lived in quiet promises and unwavering loyalty. We built a small home together, filled it with laughter, and dreamed of a future where nothing could shake us. But over the years, something shifted. The warmth in her eyes started drifting toward her phone more often than toward me. It began subtly, small arguments, missed calls, late replies, and sudden girls' nights stretching until dawn. I tried not to read into it at first, wanted to trust her. One evening, during dinner, I asked why she seemed so distant. She looked up from her phone and said sharply, "You don't own me, Daniel. I'm not your property." Her words hit harder than any argument we'd ever had. I stared at her, fighting to stay composed. "I never said you were," I replied quietly. "But being faithful feels like ownership to you. Maybe you've already left this marriage." She rolled her eyes, grabbed her purse, and walked out, leaving her untouched meal behind. I sat there long after she left, realizing the woman across from me wasn't the Sarah I knew anymore. The next day, I decided to confront the truth I'd been avoiding. I checked our shared phone bill, a step I'd never taken before. Her call history revealed dozens of late-night conversations with a number I didn't recognize. My stomach twisted as I searched the number online. It came up with the name Ryan, a man she insisted was just a friend. I didn't yell. I didn't explode. I just texted her, "Sarah, if you found someone else, just say it. You don't have to lie anymore." Her reply arrived a minute later. "I'm not your property. Stop controlling me." My hands shook, but I forced myself to stay calm. I typed back, "Then you're not my wife." I put the phone down and stepped outside, taking in the cold evening air. For a brief moment, there was silence. Peaceful, painful silence. Then my phone began buzzing. Once, twice, 15 missed calls in under 5 minutes. I didn't answer. I couldn't. When I finally read the messages, they were a storm of apologies. "Daniel, please pick up. I didn't mean it like that. We need to talk." I had already talked enough. Every word I could have said had been spoken and ignored. Now it was her turn to face the silence she created. That night, she returned home crying, makeup smudged, voice broken. "It wasn't serious," she said. "It just felt good to be noticed again. I never wanted to lose you." I listened, my heart both breaking and hardening. I had imagined this moment 100 times, and in every version, I forgave her. Not this time. Something inside me had gone still. "Sarah," I said softly, "love isn't ownership. It's responsibility. It's trust. You broke that." She reached for my hand, but I pulled away. Her tears fell faster. I wasn't angry anymore, just empty. In the days that followed, she begged for another chance. She deleted her social media, blocked Ryan, and even asked to go to counseling. But I couldn't see her the same way again. Every smile made me wonder who else had seen it like that. Every "I love you" felt like an apology rather than affection. I filed for separation quietly, without drama. She signed the papers, sobbing through each page. I didn't gloat or mention the 15 missed calls. The silence between us said everything. Months passed. Piece by piece, I rebuilt my life. I learned to cook for one, to sleep on one side of the bed without feeling lonely, to enjoy mornings without waiting for someone's good morning text. The ache faded slowly, replaced by a calm only survivors of a storm know. One day, I received a letter from Sarah. Inside, she wrote, "You were right. Love isn't property. It's a privilege." I lost it because I didn't understand that. I folded the letter and placed it in a drawer without replying. Now, when my phone rings, I don't feel the anxiety I once did. I answer when I want. I disconnect when I need. I don't chase love anymore. I wait for respect, having learned the hardest way possible. Sometimes silence is the most honest response. And though she once believed freedom meant walking away, I realized mine began the moment I stopped answering her calls.